The DS7 is no more. Instead, we have this, the all-new DS number 7, which does sound like a fancy bottle of French perfume, but it's much more than just a name change. This is a completely new car, a premium SUV designed to take on the likes of the BMW iX1, the Audi Q4 e-tron, the Volvo EX40, and the Mercedes-Benz EQA. So is it good enough? Well, that's what I'm going to tell you in this video. And excuse all the noise, I'm in the middle of the French countryside and the crickets are just making an absolute racket, but you'll have to bear with me on it. DS is the luxury arm of the Stellantis group. So it's one of their premium brands. Alongside, they have Citroën, Opel, Peugeot, lots more in there. But DS is all about French luxury. And the DS7 was the brand's best-selling model worldwide, and even in Ireland, though their numbers are relatively small compared to Audi, BMW, Mercedes-Benz and Volvo, still the DS7 sold the most of any of their models. And DS in Ireland does some nice partnerships as well, like Ireland Fashion Week, so certainly they're still in that phase of building brand presence, particularly within the premium market. But let's talk styling. So I really like the look of this. I think they've done a great job to give it the curb appeal that you need of a premium SUV. So this looks really upmarket. It looks like a luxury SUV and it needs that to take on its rivals. But I think you'd be proud getting out of this. I love these slim LED headlights and these really sharp V-shaped blades for the daytime running lights. This is the grille area, and there's two different designs for this. So there's solid black panel, or the one with this little bit of illumination, and also the light up DS badge. This is a new colour, it's exclusive for number 7, it's called Silky Green. A few different trim levels for Ireland, Palace and Etoile, as we see in other models in the range. And this has definitely taken inspiration from the DS number 8, so it's gone just more stately and regal. So I'm happy to report that they've definitely improved the quality inside. Beautiful materials like nappa leather. There's some gorgeous pearl stitching in the dashboard, really delicate, really beautiful. And these seats are very special. So they have heating, ventilation, also massage feature, an optional neck warmer to put hot air around your neck. Sounds ideal for Irish winter mornings. X-shaped steering wheel like what's in the DS number 8, digital driver display, and then this 16-inch touchscreen. So it's quite small in comparison to some of its rivals. It's not the big portrait style, but it's not distracting in any way. That's how they designed it and how they wanted to incorporate this. It's not particularly flash in terms of its functionality, but it does the job. You've got your CarPlay, Android Auto, and it also has the ventilation controls in the screen, which of course can be a little bit awkward, but there are some shortcut buttons underneath. This gorgeous starburst pattern on the centerpiece, and altogether it's just very comfortable and very luxurious. Alloy wheel sizes are up to 21 inch. This one's on the 19 inch, and you can just see how sleek it is along the side here. It's got the features like the flush door handles and also hidden rear door handles. I just think it looks really elegant. It's very French. Now this is where you charge the electric one, and you've got 11 kilowatt AC, which is good. DC fast charging rates are up to 160 kilowatts, so it's okay, it's not outstanding. It's a 400 volt charging architecture, it's not an 800 volt, but you're looking at 20 to 80% in about 27 minutes. But you also have features like battery preconditioning, vehicle to load, and a heat pump. So those things will help you get the most out of your single battery charge. So what about practicality? Well, this scores very highly, and this is where you see what great value it is compared to its rivals, because it's a 560 litre boot. It's huge, it's bigger than all those ones that I mentioned earlier in this video, like the iX1 and the Q4 e-tron. It's also deep, so you'll be able to stack things. It goes back a good deal. You have underfloor storage, and you can let down those rear seats 40, 20, 40. So a really good practical car. So this car is a bit longer overall than the outgoing model, but it also has a longer wheelbase. So that means even more legroom, completely flat floor because of the new platform. So really generously sized for children or adults. You have Isofix on the two outer seats. There's also the pull down armrest. There's tri-zone climate, and there's heated rear seats. A really spacious and comfortable place to sit. So what's it like to drive? Well, I have to say, really impressed with not just comfort and refinement, but also the handling is very good, the control of the vehicle. And DS has taken what they get from the Stellantis group. Of course, this shares underpinnings with the likes of Citroën C5 Aircross, Peugeot 3008, but they've definitely elevated it to the luxury level. A few things like the chassis settings have been tweaked. There's more soundproofing, there's acoustic glazing, and then the DS Scan suspension, the active scan suspension, that is just fabulous. And the former DS7 had it as well. It basically uses a camera to scan the road ahead, and then it adjusts the damping based on that. It also helps the control and agility of it. So I find the handling very good. It just stays nice and flat and balanced through bends. The steering feels precise. So that's surprisingly good. I definitely thought it would be comfortable and refined, but I didn't think it would be so good to drive as well in terms of the handling. So that was a nice surprise. The hybrid 145 is the entry into the range. It's a 1.2 litre petrol hybrid. You see this in other Stellantis cars as well. It wouldn't be my pick of the range, but it is efficient, as low as 5.3 litres per 100 kilometres. But I do think the electric versions are better because they just give you that power and refinement that you expect from a luxury vehicle. You've got a 73 kilowatt hour with up to 543 kilometres of range. And then you've got the 97 kilowatt hour with up to 740 kilometres, so a real high miler. And I've been driving that one front wheel drive. There are all-wheel drive versions, but really for the Irish market, you're looking at the front wheel drive, and it is really, really good. So definitely one worth considering. But overall, impressed with the DS number 7, what they've done to improve the car, making it feel like a luxury vehicle and a good competitor to rivals like an iX1 or an EX40 or an Audi Q4 e-tron. We don't have pricing just yet for the Irish market, but just for reference point, the current range starts from about €51,000, and that's actually for the diesel. So there's no more diesel in the DS number 7 range. That's all from the cabin of the new DS number 7. It's expected in Ireland in early 2027, pricing to be confirmed. You can find more great car reviews over on changinglanes.ie or subscribe here if you like to see them in video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.